Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Saturday, September 17th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me as I struggle to get my voice back. But I do want to remind you that this is, of course, a general daily read for all 12 signs. So just simply take what resonates. But as well, I do want to thank you in advance for your likes, your comments, and of course subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, to book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email. Everything you need is down below. For whatever reason, I'm kind of struggling to catch my breath in this energy, but we're going to begin and pull from the Flowers of the Night Oracle. For overly serious is the vibe for the most part for Saturday. We have compassion and passion. Very interesting. So it's a day where you're going to need to have compassion with other people that you are wrapped up with or cross paths with. It feels like somebody surrounding you could be going through it, or just that's just the best route to get through the day, okay? Or just to make the best out of what's at hand. You may need a level of compassion and passion combined to produce and develop for your business or for your job, or it may come into play when it comes to speaking, bonding with specific people or one specific person, all right? It does feel like the nighttime, whether you're waking up early, wrapping up the day, could be both, is coming into play in one way, shape, or form. I'm hearing the stars are aligning. The stars are aligning. And I do feel as if there's an underlining reminder that you are protected, okay? I need to remember that you're protected in the midst of all that you're accomplishing, thinking about future goals, potentially, predicting is what I'm hearing, or coming up with a goal in one's mind, okay? Potentially researching is what I'm getting. And I'm also getting change. Okay, interesting. I meant to say chance. But I do feel like change is on the mind, whether you're thinking about a future change. There's certain small adjustments and changes that you're mulling over from the recent past or taking place throughout this day. But I do feel like, okay, I'm hearing a shooting star. I sense that you're being pushed to make a wish and manifest it, or just allow for your spirit guides to make it come to be, okay? If you desire something, why hold oneself back from making that wish, okay? They're saying as corny as that sounds. But let's continue and pull from which deck am I going to use? This deck. The Silver deck, I believe is what they call it. Silver Tarot. Wow, if I could even pick up the entire deck. I do feel like there are going to be moments where you struggle throughout the day and you just have to laugh it off. Just trying to enjoy oneself. It feels like you're not... you may be having somebody around you, or you're dealing with a person or multiple people that aren't really enjoying themselves, and it could put a damper on the mood, the energy. But I feel like you're just doing your best to coast through the day in the smoothest manner possible and accomplish what you need to, okay? I'm hearing change is a must. Change is a must. Take a chance on me is what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like there's just certain levels of emotion taking place. Absolutely cleanse your energy, given that's how we started this reading. If you're empathic, or just separate yourself from any levels of emotion, even if it's yours, okay? But you may be talking to somebody who's going through a Three of Swords kind of situation, or having that kind of day, and therefore you need to have compassion with them. A bit of needing to somewhat put yourself in their shoes to get what they're going through, but don't stay within their shoes, because I do feel like you need to keep this day as light as possible, all right? Yeah, I'm hearing emotions floating around, but we have the Four of Cups coming out, and I really do feel as if in the midst of the day unraveling, you're reminded who, I feel like very much so energy, and I guess situations as well are one specific one. What's not meant for you in the long run, okay, or not at all. But I do feel like you're being pushed to sit in your throne and utilize your passions to your advantage when it comes to your money, when it comes to your career, when it comes to love and romance. I know that sounds quite general, but they're saying all of those categories will be on your mind to an extent, right? Or playing a part in your day at certain points. And I do feel like you're wishing for or hoping for some level of improvement or an addition to all of those areas, right? Wanting more money or wanting something as far as the financial investment, a career change or more success in that department. And I feel like an upgrade, an addition, or even just more effort, I feel they need to say, when it comes to love, or just a positive evolution of a connection, development. What else do we have for this day? Stay in your lane is now what I'm getting. Stay in your lane. When you feel as if something is not for you to associate oneself with, right? With the Four of Cups. When you feel as if something it could be detrimental to your energy, your mood. I want to say even the work you're producing, or just, yeah, your vibe is at risk. Stay in your lane, okay? Stay. And I feel like there's like a sense of being a bit observant throughout the day, moving forward with a little bit of emotion on our plate, right? And other people, I feel like, have even heavier emotions taking place and floating to the surface. And so you'll be walking down the street or driving, down the road, or shopping in a store, right? Or just getting things done around the home and observing those you see, noticing that people aren't the happiest, or just it feels like it's not going to be every person you witness or observe, but it's this vibe where it's like just hold back from interacting again if you see things being a bit unhealthy, okay? You can't help everybody is what I'm hearing. You can't help everybody. It's not your responsibility. Your loyal heart will also come into play, okay? But I also feel like there's going to be a push to recognize a very Seven of Cups energy, that you have a lot of options at this time. Somebody may offer you a cup of love, or make you view them as an option or a choice or the right one. And I do feel like you're being pushed to look within and trust your intuition, okay? You know better at this point along your path as to who and again what is right for you. But we have the King of Pentacles, and I really do sense that you're being pushed to reground oneself, all right? I do feel like whoever is drawn to this reading is successfully manifesting money at this time, and maybe already did to an extent, okay? And I do feel like you're thinking about purchases, shopping online or in person. You may just feel like going for a long walk or drive. There's going to be a moment where you can't really catch your breath, or it just feels like the energy in the air is a bit thick, and so therefore it's kind of difficult to breathe. It may also be due to your spirituality. For some drawn to this reading, it may be a moment where you find yourself going on a bit of a rant due to the uncomfortable feeling in the air, okay? Just keeping it real. But I do feel like you're just being pushed to think about where you wish to move to, or where you wish to shift to in one way, shape, or form. What's gonna create this passionate fresh start for you that will leave you feeling more comfortable, successful. And I just feel like you're also being pushed to think twice before spending your money throughout this day, okay? Yes, you can manifest money like that, right? Given you're a manifesting machine, if you allow oneself to be. If you wholeheartedly believe in what you're trying to make come to be. But, okay, and then work towards it. But I do feel as if you're being pushed to just solidify in one's mind exactly what you desire, okay? Sending out confusing messages or conflicting wants and desires to the universe is not going to make it easy for you to acquire what you desire, okay? But I do feel like there's going to be a moment where, okay, you carry yourself very well throughout this day. It could be very much a chin held high kind of vibe, or just your proper statuesque way of being. But don't be surprised when you get a message of concern, okay? It's going to differ from case to case as to what kind of message that is. But I just feel like it's a day where you're reminded things are falling into place and the stars are aligning, but things just entail throughout the day a true level of patience in one way, shape, or form, or in several ways. And so you're being pushed to remember that you can handle it, okay? You can make your way through the day in a very successful, peaceful manner, but I just feel like it's going to feel, again, a little bit rough in energy at times. But it's a true reminder why you don't overshare, why you don't over associate or associate in general with those who are not right for you. And it's also just a push in the right direction, let's put it that way, all right? A necessary push and a little bit of uncomfortableness to remind you that where you're at is temporary, all right? And not everybody has a permanent place in our lives, all right? So this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light, and I'll see you next time.